Everybody, and this is Dr. Dime. Oh, here we go. So I thought I was going. If it started in between my intro, then I don't know. But hello, everybody. This is Dr. Diamond, and I know the stream. I can't figure out. Like I lost the thing where I can actually do this before. You know, the typing in the fuck. Come on, you stupid thing. So I'm trying to get this fucking thing to actually hurry up so I can type in the thing. Type in the... what I want. So, this one is gonna be called Colorful Warfare. That's right, Gareth. Your dick is probably getting hard. Hypotheticals. This is the one that I've been wanting to do. I just typed in welfare by mistake. Every time I try to type in warfare, for some reason I always think that it's spelled W-A-R-E for some reason. Wait, hypotheticals. I don't know if this is how you spell hypothetical. It's not telling me. Wait, I'm not done. Fuck. I thought I was done with that. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. God damn it. Hold on a sec. I gotta change the 57 to a 58. If this isn't how you spell hypotheticals, then fucking somebody inform me on how stupid I am. How do you spell hypotheticals, actually? I am actually not the greatest speller in the world, and this new phone, for some fucking reason, doesn't have spell check on it. Speaking of the new phone, while we get this whole fucking thing, I actually did manage to get all of my Minecraft shit back. I rebuilt my house on the exact same island. The island looks a bit different. It looks flatter than, you know, usual. Won't this work? Why is this being so slow? Hypothetical. How do you spell hypothetical? Oh, those... okay, so it's a... okay, so it's an O. Guys, it's probably no secret that I'm the worst speller in the world. Probably not in the world. But I am somewhat bad at saying shit. So, I know fucking hypotheticals. That looks right. That looks like it. Okay. There you go, guys. We updated the fucking, the name of the podcast. So, I had this idea while I was working. I actually get most of my podcast ideas and my video ideas from working, like while I'm at work. Which, fucking, speaking of that, I'll be working now from 1 to 7. 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Hooray for me. It's not that bad. But, however, guys, I have this idea for Colorful Warfare Hypotheticals. It's gonna be a fun time. So I guarantee you Gareth won't be here, even though it's all about Colorful Warfare. And every time that man sees Colorful Warfare, his dick gets hard and he goes, holy hell, that's my channel name. Holy fucking shit, it's me, Colorful Warfare. It's me, Gareth, Spankin' Tear. I don't know. I think I do know. Actually, no, I don't know Gareth's middle name. I think I do, but I really gotta think about it, because I think I've seen it somewhere. I think it was something lame like Richard or fucking Jonathan or something. I don't know. Rutherford, I don't know. I wish Gareth was here so he can be like, you'll never guess my fucking thing. Oh yeah, and another thing with Minecraft. It's very laggy. Well, it's not that laggy, but it is pretty laggy. That's because I was on creative. But on survival, it seems to be working pretty okay, so I don't know about that. tomorrow I'll record more of Minecraft and, get on with that kind of shit, But anyways, it's not about Minecraft. This is about fucking Colorful Warfare and Gareth's dick growing larger and harder because his name is in yet another podcast. So anyways, what the fuck is going on here? There we go, okay. So this is my Colorful Warfare Hypotheticals. If you don't know what hypothetical is, it's like an imagining of like a story. Like, what if this happened? Or what if that happened? That's kind of like a hypothetical. So, my first one that I was thinking was, what if Donald Trump wanted to recruit Gareth here? Or Colorful Warfare. So this is how this hypothetical would go. He would be like, and these are kind of like stories, like made-up stories, and it's kind of what hypotheticals are, I think. I'm not really too sure what hypothetical really means, but in my mind, this is what it means. So, fucking, what if Trump just pulled up to Gareth's house, and he stepped out, and Trump knocked on the door, and what if Gareth was like, oh, that must be Bryce, because he was expecting him to come over for something. Now, mind you, this is, in this universe, the coronavirus never happened, so there's no social distancing or anything. So that's not in this universe. It got wiped away, But what if, Gareth hears it, he goes downstairs or whatever. I actually don't know if Gareth has a 2-story house or not. I don't know. Me and Gareth need to talk a lot more. I mean, we do talk, but not about, like, each other, like ourselves. I think he has a ranch-style house, if I'm not mistaken. Gareth, if you watch this after, and if you get to this point, tell me if you have a ranch-style or a 2-story house, because I'm pretty curious. I think you have a ranch-style. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. I live in a ranch-style home. 1-story house is what a ranch-style means, for those who don't know. Just trying to inform you guys, because I don't know how much you guys know. Probably more than I do, but anyways. So Gareth goes to the door, and he sees Trump, and he opens the door and says, oh, Trump, what are you doing here? And then Trump is like, are you Gareth Tier? No, Gareth Tier, I presume. And then Gareth is like, yeah, I'm Gareth. I need your help, Gareth Tier. I bet you they call you Tier because you cry like you're a big pussy. And then Gareth starts laughing a little, and he's like, no, they call me Tier because that's my last name. Alright. Right. Anyways, Gareth Tier. Gareth Tier. I am here to recruit you, says Donald Trump. Gareth is like, what the hell are you talking about? I am here to recruit you for slander. And then he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, Trump? And then Trump is like, boys. Oh, he snapped his finger. He's like, fuck, I can't snap very well. Imagine that I'm snapping, so. Boys, get the bag and put him in. It's not even a good Donald Trump impression. Boys, put him in the bag. We will discuss this over Burger King, says Trump. And then fucking Gareth, like the two men in like, the Men in Black suits come in and fucking take Gareth. They put him in a bag and then they fucking shut it while Gareth is like fucking flailing around. He's like, what the fuck are you doing, Trump? And then Trump is like, oh, you'll find out soon. Would you like a Whopper from Burger King? And he's like, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't care about Burger King, you asshole. So this is like in the car now. Like they're driving to Burger King, and Garrett's little head is poking out of the bag. But he can't get out yet. But then he's looking at Trump and he's like, you fucking asshole, what are you doing? And then Trump is like, I am going to recruit you to be the next the vice president. And then Gareth is like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's like, hey, maybe not the next vice president. I want you to be my social media guy. Because I hear you're very good with social media, says Trump. Who the fuck says that? A little known man named Dr. Diamond. And then Gareth was like, that fucking asshole. And then he's like talking about me, and he's like, that fucking cock. Hi, Trump. I'll do your dirty work. Excellent. No, he's gotta go like Mr. Burns. He's like, excellent. That was a spot-on Burns impression, I'm not gonna lie. But anyways, and Gareth is like, oh no, Trump is like, alright, we will be in fucking Washington, D.C. in probably, maybe an hour or so, I don't know. We're going to go to Burger King, and then we're going to go on my private jet, and then we're gonna go back to D.C., and then, you know, fucking, you'll be my social media man, right? And then fucking Gareth is like, I guess, I have no choice. Then it, like, meanwhile, like, while they're walking, the, like, fucking Bryce knocks on the door of Gareth's house, and he's like, Gareth? Hey, buddy, are you there? And then nobody answers the door, and he's like looking through the windows, and he doesn't see anybody, and then he's like, that fucking dick, where is he? And then he texts, fucking Gareth, but he doesn't answer. And he tries calling him, and then Bryce is like, or like it says, like, leave a message after the beep, and then Bryce is like, dude, where the fuck are you? I came over to get my fucking game back. You fucking asshole, answer me. And then he fucking hangs up, and then he throws his... No, he wouldn't throw his phone on the ground. But he would be pissed. People like, that fucking sack of shit. And then he just walks off and fucking goes back home, I guess. Meanwhile, fucking Trump and Gareth and the rest of the crew are at fucking Burger King, and they're ordering 2 large Whoppers and... Oh no, 2 Whopper meals, a large fry, and a large... 2 large Whoppers, 2 large fries, and 2 large sodas. And then Gareth is like, you can have my fries if you want. I'm not that hungry. No, you take it, you little bitch. You're under my fucking thing now, says Trump. And Gareth is like, you fucking asshole. Like, but he says it under his breath, and then Trump is like, what did you say? And he's like, nothing. Vote Trump, make America great again, build the wall. And then it makes Trump happy again. He's like, make Trump great again, right? And then Gareth is like, fucking, I don't know. And then, you know, then Trump and Gareth are eating the Burger King meal. And then fucking they go to, then they go onto the Donald Trump's private plane, and then they start heading to D.C. Gareth is looking out the window of the plane, and he's thinking to himself, like, God damn it, why the fuck did that fucking asshole, Dr. Diamond, fucking do this to me? So, then, fucking, once they land in D.C., Gareth and Trump get out, and then go into the White House, and then Trump shows him his new office. He's like, there's your new office, Mr. Tier. And Gareth looks at him like, you fucking slut. And then but that's what he was thinking, but then he's like, oh, thank you, Trump. This is a pleasure, you know, to be here, and, you know, fucking, I don't know. Gareth tiredly walks into his office. He sits down and he starts browsing through Donald Trump's fucking Twitter, and I don't know if he has a Facebook or not. I think he does, actually. He goes through, like, all of his social media and just, like, deletes the negative comments. So after 2 or 3 hours of doing this shit, he gets fucking bored and he starts to fall asleep. He's like, God damn fucking people. So then he looks outside and then he thinks to himself, is there a way I can escape? So he tries to look for a way, but then he hears somebody coming and he quickly goes back to his computer and in walks Trump with some food. Hey, the fucking Gareth here, I presume. Would you like some fucking more Burger King? And then he's like, fuck it, I guess. And then he goes over and gives him his Burger King, and then Gareth starts eating it in front of him, but then once he leaves, he spits it back out, throws it away. Then Gareth starts looking around for a way out of here, and he fucking can't find anything. He tries to break the window, or at least try to open it, but no, he tries to open it, but then an alarm system goes off, and he quickly closes it, and then runs back to his seat, and then Trump runs back in, and he's like, Gareth here, what the hell are you doing? And then he's like, playing innocent, like, wait, what are you talking about? I'm just sitting here, I'm not doing anything, I'm your social media guy, remember? He's like, right, but I thought that you're trying to escape there, buddy. You know I got alarms everywhere, you can't escape. You know that, right, buddy? And then Gareth's like, yeah, I know, I wasn't trying to, I was just trying to do my work. Huh, must be some other kind of man trying to escape. Well, you keep social mediaing there, buddy. And he fucking leaves and shuts the door. Gareth is like, shit, there's no way out of here. Then he tries to break the window, but then it's bulletproof. Not even a bullet can pierce through that fucking window. Gareth had to take Jurassic. He had to take some measures. He had to take a lot of measures. So he tried to think of what was stronger than a bullet. And then he remembered bricks existed. So he tried to open the door, but then another alarm sounded, and Trump was right there immediately. Going somewhere, too? And then he's like, yeah, I was trying to see if I can, like, get more Burger King. Yeah, that's what I wanted. And then Trump is like, oh, right this way, my sir. Or something like that. And then fucking Gareth follows Trump again. And he's following him, and he shows him the Burger King room, where there's, like, literally stacks upon stacks of fucking hamburgers from Burger King. Fucking Whoppers, mainly. And then Gareth is like, oh, thank you, Mr. Trump. And then he goes in there, and Trump is like, don't spend too much long in here, because you gotta still be my social media man, right? And then Gareth's like, yeah, okay, see you later, man. And then Trump shuts the door. No, he leaves the door open. He leaves the door open so he can actually get out of this one. So then Gareth picks up 2 or 3 day old fucking hamburgers and thinks this might be enough, actually. So he picks up a couple hamburgers, and the fuck is that? What the fuck? Okay. So something just popped up, and I was like, what the hell? Okay. So anyways, so Gareth takes like 2 or 3 fucking old, rotting, disgusting Whoppers and thinks it might do the trick. So he walks back to his new office, and but the door was open, but he put like a little thing so that the door wouldn't shut all the way. So it'll leave just a little crack. Then he fucking tries throwing the hamburgers at the window. First one cracked it a bit, and he thought, oh, nice. So he threw in the second one, and it cracked even more. He threw the third one, and it cracked, but not enough. Shit, I'll have to do it again. So he kept throwing the same 3 hamburgers until the window broke. Yet another alarm bursted out, crying, and then he's like, shit! So then, Gareth quickly jumped out the window, and ran straight for Trump's private fucking jet. And then Trump saw him escape, and he's like, after him! He's trying to go for the plane! He's trying to get out of here! So then he goes and tries to get out of there, you know. And, but like right when he was about ready to go to the plane, 2 men step right in front of the stairs. Gareth punches them both in the balls, not even stopping. He just punches them in the balls and keeps running. He bursts open the lock on the door and gets in and slams the door shut. And then he finds the pilot in there, but the pilot's got a gun. Gareth has a bigger gun. Oh no, Gareth whips out his dick and says, hey buddy, you want some? And then the guy's like, ew, and then he punches him in the balls again, taking the gun and killing the pilot. And he took the pilot's body and fucking took it in the back because he didn't want to smell the rotting body. So he stuck the gun in his pocket, and then he went back up to the fucking pilot's area. And, you know, he started the plane, but he doesn't know how to actually do a plane, you know, ride a plane. And then you hear a bunch of gunshots trying to, you know, shoot at the plane, but then they remember that the whole plane is bulletproof, so the bullets won't do anything. You know, because the president, you gotta protect the president, like with other shit. So then they try a nuke, but then they realize that even the plane is nuke-proof. Nothing can stop this plane from going. Nothing can make this plane go down. They tried shooting the tires, but then they realized that the tires are bulletproof too. Somehow. But yeah, then fucking Gareth, you know, he's flying around, he's trying to go back to home. He's like, my god, that guy's fucking weird. And then suddenly he looks behind, he hears a voice behind him, going somewhere. He looks behind him, and not only does he see none other than fucking Trump himself. How the fuck did you get on the plane, man? Says Gareth. I've been here for a while, waiting for you to escape. There's nobody in here but you and me. And I will be successful. And then Gareth shoots him right in the face and he dies. So with Trump out of the way, Gareth throws the gun on the ground and goes back to piloting the plane. After about maybe a half hour, no, it would take longer than that, wouldn't it? It'd probably be like an hour or two. Yeah, like an hour or two later, he finally lands somewhere safe in his hometown that I will not disclose. He gets out of the plane, and he's like, oh my god, I'm home! And then he looks back and he looks at Trump and the pilot, and he's like, uh-oh. I gotta make this look like an accident. So he picks the pilot's body up and puts it on the pilot area, and then he, like, smashes Trump's head. He tries to smash his head through one of the windshield, shit, you know, to make it look like it crashed or something. And he did the same thing with the pilot, too, but it didn't really work out so well. But he did leave a bunch of blood on the windshield thing, so, you know, and he left the bodies there, you know. So then he fucking gets off the plane, but he takes the gun with him because he doesn't want that to be evidence, you know. So then he walks home. He tries to walk home, you know, but then he sees like a drain thing, and he ditches the gun in there, thinking, you know, nobody will find him, you know. So then Gareth gets home after about maybe a half hour or an hour of walking. He gets home, he shuts the door, and he sits down, and he goes to his room, and he lays down on his bed, and he's like, I'm home at last. And then he checks his phone and sees, like 10 million, no, okay, let's go for the realistic. He sees like 40 phone calls from Bryce, and he answers, he's like, holy shit. And then he sees like about 100 texts from fucking Bryce too, and he's like, dude, where the fuck are you? I've been here like ever and shit, So then he calls Bryce up, and he's like, hey man, I'm so sorry, I'm here now. I'm home now, you can come back over. I just had to deal with Trump shit, And then Bryce is like, oh, okay. And then he's like, I'll be over there in about 10 minutes, okay? And then he's like, yeah, alright. So then suddenly, he gets a notification on his phone. He's like, wanted criminal Gareth Tier is wanted for killing the president. And he's like, shit! And then, the police burst down the door and then burst down, to his room. And then he's like, police! Fucking hands up, you fucking asshole. And then he slowly gets up and he puts his hands up and then he's arrested. And then Gareth is taken out of his house and he's arrested, and then he goes to the police area. Then Bryce comes over, about 5 or 10 minutes after that happens. He knocks on the door and he texts Gareth again. He's like, hello, I'm here. Bangs on the door and nobody's home, and that's when he throws his phone. He gets pissed off. He's like, fuck! And then he throws his phone and he accidentally breaks it, and he's like, shit, god damn it. So then Bryce goes back home again. He's like, fuck you, Gareth. And then he picks up a rock and throws it through his window because he's pissed off. And then Bryce walks home again. Then meanwhile at the police area, he's like, how'd you guys find me out? And then an officer picks up, the officer takes a bag with the gun in it, and he's like, found this in the drainage pipe. And he's like, shit. Oh well, you caught me, I guess. And then he's like, yes, we did. Done a lot of fingerprint scanning, and you came up positive every single time. And I guess he's like, well, I guess I gotta do my time, right? And he's like, yeah, for killing the president. You get put in jail for fucking 10 years. He's like, really? And then the police officer is like, yeah, he's fucking, why the fuck not? So then, they take Gareth, they take him, and they throw him into a jail cell, and now Gareth is in jail now. He's in prison, actually. Gareth is actually in prison now for killing Trump. And that is my hypothetical about what if Gareth killed Trump? Or what if Trump, tried to recruit Gareth to be his social media man? Oh my god. Okay. That was a wild story. Now this next one, I actually can't really think of another story, because, those are the only idea that I had, and I was thinking, well, I'll probably come up with more ideas as the days go on, but, here we are. I can't think of anything, guys. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with my voice, though. I'm really fucking tired. I kind of want to take tomorrow off of doing podcasts. I just need time to rest myself. Anyways, so this is another hypothetical. What if Gareth was an astronaut? What if he went up into space? What if he was a space adventure boy? So it starts off with Gareth, fucking training to be an astronaut at NASA. He does it opens up with a montage of Gareth, going through astronaut school and training, and then it leads up to the big day. The day where it all happened. So Gareth was actually supposed to be on a flight, but something bad happens. Gareth actually forgot something, so he quickly went out and he said, "Oh, I'll be back." And then they started the countdown, but then somebody's like, "No, wait, Gareth isn't here." And then the rocket launched, and then it blew up, and everybody in the ship died. Gareth grabs his phone and he puts it in his pocket, and he's like, "Alright, I'm ready, guys." And he looks up and sees the exploded rocket, and he's like, "Oh, fuck. Thank God I forgot my phone," right? He says, he's chuckling a little as he looks over at the NASA engineers who are in total shock. And they look over at him like, "Dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? You could have been dead." And then Gareth's like, "Yeah, but luckily I forgot my phone, right?" "Oh, fuck you, guy." I just seen one guy come in and then come back out. Oh my god, people. I wonder why people do that all the time. But anyways, I wonder if people know that once they leave, I insult them. Not in a bad way. But yeah, what if that happened, and then what if Gareth is like, "Well, I guess forgetting your phone is a good thing, right? Because then you don't have to die," and then fucking that happens, you know? And then the fucking NASA guy's like, "Dude, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I'm happy that you forgot your phone, because you could have been up there. But are you fucking serious, man? 2 people just died." He's like, "I don't fucking care. I actually hated both of them. They're kind of dicks to me." And then he's like, "I don't fucking care anyways. I'm gonna go fucking do other shit." Then, so then it cuts to Gareth at home in his astronaut suit. He's laying on his bed and he's like, "God damn it, I could have been an astronaut today." And then one of the astronaut people, one of the NASA people said, "Hey, I got this, I'm working on this super, like, high-tech spaceship. If you want it, you can have it." And then he's like, "How much?" And then he's like, "I'll give it to you for $30. And then he's like, "Wow, why so cheap?" And then he's like, "I don't fucking know." So then Gareth gets ready and he grabs his fucking wallet and he makes sure there's $30 in there, and then he goes down back to NASA and then he fucking hands him the $30 and he's like, "Oh, thank you, man." And the guy's like, "Oh, you're welcome, bud. Have fun with this." And he's like, "Yeah, I will." And then Gareth boards it, and then he starts to ship up. And, he launches up into space, starting his space adventures. So then Gareth is cruising around space for a few minutes, and he's like, "Wow, fucking cool." And then he's like, "What?" And then he comes across the button that's like, makes the thing go super fast, and he's like, "Wow, what does this do?" And then he presses the button, and then it makes it go, like, into super speed. He's like, "Oh, we're going into fucking hyperspace, woohoo," and then he's like, fucking, like, woohoo, and then, like, he presses it again, and little did he know, he traveled, fucking 10 light years. He was going, he was going 10 light years an hour, and, which is fucking lot, actually. No, we'll go, it's not that advanced. We'll go 3 light years an hour he was going. And, so then Gareth went about, like, a little bit, actually, no. So Gareth presses it again, and then he waits an hour, and he has traveled 3 light years. If you guys can't tell, I can't really think of a good story. Plus, I'm tired and exhausted. But we're gonna keep going, because we still got another fucking half hour. Anyways, so then Gareth, travels for another hour. So this is 2 hours, and he's 6 light years in now, and he's like, where the fuck am I? And then he sees a planet and he lands on it. He looks at all the weird alien creatures that are on there, and he's like, wow, it's fucking insane. And, you know, shit like that. And then he's like, wow, cool, fucking awesome. Takes pictures of all the alien life, you know. And, you know, everybody gets excited. Gareth gets excited. He's like, woohoo, I'm on another planet. That's fucking neat. So then Gareth is like, I wonder if there's any aliens. So then he looks around. He doesn't see any aliens yet. But then he finds, like, he keeps walking, and he realizes that there's oxygen on this planet, and that he doesn't need his silly old suit anymore. So he takes his suit off, and he breathes nicely. He's like, wow, I'm a fucking space boy. And so, you know, Gareth, he explores this planet, and, I don't know. I don't know why I decided to do this podcast. I'm exhausted as fuck. I almost am about ready to stop it right here, but I don't know, guys. I want to keep going for you guys because I don't want to be a pussy, you know. But anyways, so then Gareth, he's walking around on this planet, and he's like, wow, it's fucking cool, and then he gets bored, and he goes back home to his planet, and he's like, oh, he gets back onto his ship, and he's like, God, planets are boring. And then he decided who would be more excited to have this fucking ship. So then he travels, you know, back to Earth. He lands back in his normal area, you know. Actually, he lands in Dr. Diamond's backyard, and then Dr. Diamond is like, what the fuck was that? Am I finally being visited by aliens? And he runs outside, and he sees his spaceship, and he's like, oh, nice, finally, I've made contact. But then, to his surprise, Gareth pops out, and he's like, dude, what the fuck are you doing here? And then Gareth's like, I'm kind of bored of space, you know. He's actually on another planet. It was kind of weird. I didn't like it. But I know that you love planets and space. So here you go, buddy. And then he gives the shit to Dr. Diamond. And then Dr. Diamond, he's like, oh, thanks, buddy. But how the fuck are you gonna get home? And then he's like, oh, this scientist guy that I have, that I know has like a teleportation thing. You just press this button and, you know, it teleports you to wherever the fuck you want. You gotta like talk into it, and then you gotta be very specific though. So then, you know, and then Dr. Diamond's like, oh cool, thanks for the ship, man. And then he's like, yeah, no problem, buddy. And then he he says the location that he wants to go to, and then he presses the button, and he disappears, and he's like, wow. Dr. Diamond is like, wow, and then he hops into the ship, and he starts piloting it, and he goes on space adventures, and goes to other planets like he's always wanted to do. So I guess that's the end of that story. That's the end of the hypothetical of Dr. Diamond, not Dr. Diamond, of, fucking Gareth in space. Ooh. Gareth in space. You know, that kind of thing. Guys. I am very tempted to, you know, just quit, you know. Not YouTube, of course. Wait a minute, I'm kind of looking at YouTube right now. Kind of looking at shit right now. Kind of don't know what else to fucking say right now, honestly. Not gonna lie, I don't know what else to say now. Oh, I don't know if I want to end it yet. It's too early to end it, actually. I'm just tired. Aw. I had 370, now I got 369. Well, fuck whoever unsubscribed. Whatever. Whatever, I'm not even gonna fucking cry about it. I'm not even gonna fucking cry about it, boys and girls. Or am I? Am I gonna cry about it? Who knows? So I guess this next story I have is Gareth in fucking Candyland. I don't know. No. Gotta think of something better. I don't know what else to say, honestly. And this fucking thing is pissing me off. Why is this phone so fucking slow for? What the fuck? What the fuck? Why is this phone so slow? Oh, let's do that one. Let's do Gareth is a successful YouTuber. There you go. No, I'm just kidding. What if Gareth did, fucking top 10s? Or top 5s or something? What if Gareth was a top 5 YouTuber? Or a top 10 YouTuber? Or a top whatever? What if he did lists about top 10s? What if Gareth is like, top 10 people who I fucking hated in high school? Number 10, Bryce. Number 9, Dr. Diamond. No, I'm just kidding, I don't know. What about 9 people who pissed me off at the dollar store? I don't know. Gareth, if you ever watch this, you should become a top 10 channel. And just do like top 10 or like top whatever of the fucking stupidest shit that nobody will ever watch. Top 10 people who bullied me in high school. Number 10, Dr. Diamond. Number 9, Chills. That's right, boys and girls. Chills, the famous YouTuber, fucking came to my high school and beat the shit out of me. For no apparent reason. I asked him why he's doing this to me, and he said, shut the fuck up. I'm doing this for a video. And then Gareth is like, you're a YouTuber too? And then Chills is like, yeah, I thought you knew that already, bro. Then Gareth said, and then I said, I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with me. I honestly don't know what the hell is wrong with me. I'm exhausted. I don't know why. Fucking tired. I don't know. So what if Gareth made a top 10 about dildos? His favorite top 10 dildos. Number 10. The fucking... The anaconda. I'm pretty sure that's a fucking thing. Pretty sure there's a dildo out there called the anaconda. I know there's one called the Moby Dick, and it's supposed to be like the biggest dildo in the world. Number 1, the Moby Dick. I love to shove this thing in my asshole every night before I go to bed. I don't know. Oh, actually, what is the biggest dildo? I wanna see if I'm right. Actually, let's do the top 10 biggest dildos or something. Welcome. Hi, my name is Colorful Warfare. And this is my top 10 list of biggest dildos in the world. Number 10. I gotta actually type it in, but this... Wait, biggest fildos. What the fuck is a fildo? Is it full of cum or something? The biggest dildos in the world. In the ear? Ew. What the fuck? I don't even want to know what that means. Oh my god. Yes, it is. The Moby Dick. I told you. Oh, it's 36 inches. Holy shit. Standing just under 3 feet tall and weighing more than 50 pounds. Holy shit, where can I buy one? 7 ridiculously large sex toys to help you go big in the bedroom. Oh my god, there's 37? Huge dildos? Guys, let's, how much time we got? 45? Guys, this just turned into a fucking dildo thing. Hi, my name is Colorful Warfare, and welcome to my video of the 37 37 biggest dildos in the world. Number 37. It's gotta pop up first, and I don't even know why it won't pop up. God, those are some big fucking dildos, Jesus Christ. Purchasing a big dildo can be a big decision to make. You have to consider the size, shape, and quality of your new giant, while finding something that matches your budget. Oh my god. So, goddamn. Number 37. Etsy's Giant Handmade Dildos. This dildo ranges between 12 to 17 inches long. And it is a high quality dildo to fit right in your asshole. Number 36. Big Tantus dildos, high quality silicone. This one ranges between, wait, is this actually dildo sizes or is it just like, okay. This one ranges between 8 to 15 inches long. Number 35. Monster sized dildos. This one is 12 to 20 inches. Cheap and big dildos. God, I'm gonna have the FBI on my fucking thing. Like, why are you looking up dildos? Yeah, here it is. Moby Dick, world's largest dildo. No big dildo guide would be complete without a shout out to Moby Dick, the world's largest fucking dildo. Oh boy, 3 feet long and 15 inches of girth. 15 inches of girth. This one is the Everest of the big dildos. Something that most size queens can only dream about conquering. God damn. I wonder if anybody's ever fucking conquered him. Man. Patrick the Ogre? That's a fucking dildo name? Oh my god, Tim the Werewolf. Dante the Dwarf Horse. Hulk the Dildo. God, these are some cool names for fucking dildos. How the fuck did this podcast turn into fucking dildos? I wanna buy a dildo. Big Dildo Shop Spotlight, the incredible dildo. If you ever wondered what the Hulk is packing, this might be your answer. Wow. Wait, update. What? Wow, that is a green dildo. That is the hugest green dildo I've ever seen. I wish Girth had a big green dildo. What about butt plugs? Let's look at those. Let's look at some butt plugs. Let's see the world's largest butt plug collection. Oh god, the biggest dildos is in my search history now. Usually if I ever type in, like, porn, I don't know. The biggest, butt plugs. Let's look at some butt plugs. Let's look at that. Butt plugs, the number one source of adult toys. California Exotics, extra large butt plug review. Largest butt plug ever. What is this one? Whoa, I want this one. I could actually make one, actually. I know I just said actually like a million times, but you know what? I can do it. I actually made a dildo out of clay. I don't know why. Like, not like the model, not like ceramic clay, but like modeling clay. I don't know. Wait. Is this the biggest butt plug in the world? The California Exotics extra large butt plug is stupendously humongous. Oh my god, that fucking thing is huge. That thing is like fucking 15 inches. Fucking like thick. Or like, yeah, thick. Oh my god, there's a woman fucking using, well, not using it, but like... Wait, what is this? What is this? Oh my god, there's a whole story and background to this. Oh my god, I'm gonna do it. So the California Exotics extra large butt plug is stupendously humongous. Like, this isn't even a joke now. I want to actually read the story of this. It demands respect. It demands attention. It demands lube and lots of it. Wow. Yeah, you're gonna need a lot of lube for that fucking thing. Jesus. As part of Uber Kinky Sex Toys review scheme, I was offered my choice of products free of charge to test and review a couple months back. I originally chose a smaller butt plug, thinking Slave Mini could give it a try. What the hell? But then Mistress Vicky from the Uber Kinky team got me cackling away with evil plans to lay a huge butt plug on him. Wait, him? I always feel bad for male sex slaves. They always have to go through things torturous. Through the laughter, I was wary that if the butt plug was too big, he'd just give up at first glance. But was assured that assertion of this plug was indeed possible. The plug was promptly dispatched to me, along with this powered lube. Well, it does make 20 liters. God, that's a lot. That should be enough. And both products arrived in great time and packed safely and discreetly. Upon removing the California Exotics XXXL butt plug from the box, I first sat down in shock and then laughed. Oh my god. It started as a giggle of disbelief and then gradually evolved into a roaring laugh of amusement. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? Actually, it's a chick, right? What's wrong with this chick? Anyways, this would give many a shock. Okay, so for some people, it's an insertable butt plug. Not many. There's a lot of things he can't do, and sticking this plug inside just one of many on the list. It is just one of many. I did tell him to test it away, just for the general hilarity at his facial expressions. Oh my god. But after his simpering whines and begging, I agreed to pass the unused butt plug to someone who can put it to its intended use. Not his suggestion, which was to use it as a doorstop for the rest of the time. Jesus, there's a huge story to this. Oh my god. There's a long fucking story to this fucking thing. I almost kind of want to give this its own fucking podcast, but I do have a idea to do like a sex themed podcast on when I get to number 69 of the podcast, because 69, that's like the most famous sex position, so I think we will pick this up later on podcast number fucking 69, which is surprisingly in 11 more podcasts after this one. Well, actually, it'll be 10 after this one, so yeah, you guys will be hearing about fucking the California Exotics extra large butt plug. And a bunch of other big old dildos. We'll be learning more about dildos and sex toys and BDSM and fucking the femdom, you know. The femdom is what it's called. You know, like the sex slave community. We'll be talking about fucking sex and all things sexual. But for now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is that my mom I hear? I heard something. Right at the end of the fucking podcast, too. Goddamn fucking bitch. I don't know. I kind of don't want to say anything until I hear the moving of the legs of the mom. Oh, what's that? What is that I hear? I don't hear anything. But I don't know. I don't like this. Anyways, I'm probably going to end it here anyways. It's like a minute or two from the normal length. What the fuck is she doing up there? I hear pounding. The fuck is that up there? Guys, I'm scared. What the fuck is going on up there? Oh, he's walking away now. But anyways, guys, it is sadly that time of the night again, where we must say goodnight. But anyways, guys, my jaw's hurting, your ears are bleeding, my neck is hurting too, also. So anyways, guys, as always, Colorful Warfare, Carolyn Sonic, Silas, and Alyssa's channels are always on links in the description, as always. And if you guys did like this podcast, even slightly, even a little bit, give it a like. And please comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for whatever fucking idea I have. Good night, everybody.